All this pain, Isaac, all this hurt, all these betrayals, all this empty feeling that is so disturbing, it is all consuming. Every time you try to understand something because of the betrayal, because of the feelings of rejection, then you go back to the past. You are recycling a specific pattern, and that is your coping mechanism. You are becoming a man who is trying to overanalyze the past. But the truth, Isaac, is the feelings that exist when someone walks away, they are the same feeling that everyone will feel on this earth. The greatest men are the men who feel those feelings. The greatest men who succeed in life are the men who don't let those feelings define their actions and their behaviors. They are the men who accept the actions, feel the moment, find peace in that chaos, and not label someone as she betrayed me. The moment you label Hannah as she betrayed me, you are giving her power. Why? Every time you need to make a decision, you remind yourself, I had an ex, she betrayed me. No, it's not her. You're just giving her power to always live in the present through Hannah. You can't even do something without mentioning, she betrayed me, she rejected me, she cheated on me. Get over yourself. Those are feelings, those are emotions, and they are dictating your actions. They are motivating your actions. I can never have a serious relationship with any lady because in the past relationship, Hannah cheated on me. So should you become an object that any lady can use and you can share their spirits whenever you want because you are convincing yourself that someone cheated on you, someone betrayed you? That is when you are giving out your power. The thing with you men is most of you guys let heartbreak define you. And this is where most of you men fail. You hope that she will one day come back, that she will one day realize that she lost something important. Anytime you hope, you feel that she will come back, the hoping, the feeling that she will realize, that is enough reason why she will never come back. The hope alone, it is the energy that drives her, motivates her, because there is no shift and change in energy. She can feel the same thing she used to feel. She knows she is in control. It's just a shift and a change in feelings, emotions, which is the energy. Imagine if I post something on my status and then you react. The same energy exists. But if I post, maybe sometimes you view, you don't react, you don't respond, you don't text, you don't linger, you don't think about anything, you do not overanalyze my status because you want to find a reason in that status, there will be a shift automatically. Human beings communicate through spirit and energy. Anyone who is overanalyzing something, you are the person who carries the more energy of negativity. And you are the person who is in the same frequency she is in. She thinks she can do better. Yes, she can. She can date 3 men. And now that she is in a negative state of frequency, you are also in a negative state of frequency. There is no shift and change in that energy. She feels the same thing and the same feelings. When you accept to do not analyze, Isaac, you shift your perception, you concentrate on yourself, and then you fuel yourself with that betrayal. And at that very moment, you move from a negative frequency to a positive frequency, whereby she will feel a change and a shift in energy. For she is remaining with the negative energy, you are remaining with the positive energy. Now that she wants to feed on you, she will come back, not because she wants to have a relationship, but she is losing sleep over you, but she will never admit it. She rather use a game to trap you again. Nope, you are not here, Isaac, to chase ghosts. I want you to think about the warriors of the ancient times, the Spartans, the samurais, the gladiators. These men were hardened by suffering and not luxury. And you hoping and holding on those feelings, it is the luxury I want you to get rid of. They endure pain so intense that that pain can actually break an average man. But they welcomed it. They embraced the pain. And look what it turned them into. What happened to them after that? They were so much respected. They were so much feared. That is how they build and harden themselves. Today, you can decide to be like the Spartans. You can decide to be like the gladiators, or maybe the samurais. But you can decide to make a decision for once in your life for your own sake. Not for revenge, not to prove her wrong, not to make a point, not to show something, but to build actually your life. You stop building other people's life when you stop analyzing, when you stop trying to understand something that never made sense. It's all a game and you are playing against yourself. They realized that suffering actually isn't a curse. It is the rite of passage. Always remember that what stands in the way, it becomes the pathway forward. The betrayals, the heartbreak, the empty feelings. You can't run away from that. You cannot suppress those feelings. But that is the pathway forward. The only way you can become strong is through that betrayal. Fuel yourself with those feelings and become a better version of yourself for yourself so that no other lady will ever walk away. Do you know why most women walk away from you, Isaac? Because they can. Because they think they can walk away, then they can come back. But the thing is, when someone walks away from you, she's not actually walking away from you. She is changing her decision because she thinks maybe something that matches with who she is out there. Maybe you are so much high value that she can have a relationship with you. But how you define her walking away is, I think I am not good enough. I think I need to do better. I think I need to adjust my behaviors. There is no adjustment. There is acceptance because you are too good for her to commit to you. And that is the one thing you need to accept. And if you think you're not good enough, you have to deal with those feelings. Move on without regret. Accept the feelings. You don't deny the emotions, but let those emotions wake you up. I want you to understand one thing, Isaac, before I end this video. Let's talk about completely disappearing, removing yourself from that situation that you cannot actually control. Remember one thing, Isaac, that disappearing, it is a psychological warfare. And in this warfare, it is when there will be a shift in her mind. This is not a game. The human mind, it always predicts something for the hope of it will happen. And when it doesn't happen, Isaac, there is uncertainty. And the human brain cannot settle on uncertainty. This is when the shift will change. The shift will happen in her mind where she will question herself. Was I wrong? Did I actually miscalculate him? I thought I meant so much to him. She's trying to seek for answers. You are entirely moving on. And now she is in the psychological world that she wanted you to be in. She wanted you to look consistently for answers that don't actually exist. And that is where the spell is. The psychological warfare, whereby there are no answers to have. There is only logic, facts, and what you do. She doesn't care. I did everything for her. No, Isaac. You did everything for the illusion that you created and manifested in your own mind through emotions. And since she is walking away, you feel like she is betraying your emotions that you are committing to. And accept that first. Deal with your own emotions and accept by mastering those emotions, by feeling them, experiencing them. And then make decisions on a clear mindset without a motivation of the feelings and the emotions. Just remember, a man who controls his emotions, he is the man who controls his fate. But do not suppress them. Let me hope I have delivered. Let me hope you guys have enjoyed. And let's have fun. Are you a new member? Welcome on board.